having to deal with controversy or someone's anger can put a high S under stress. We do not like conflict at all. We will avoid it like COVID-19, okay? So we do not like confrontation.
So one of the hottest topics that's on everybody's mind is how to deal with stress. So today we're going to continue on our discussion on how to deal with stress the PeopleSmart way. And if you have not watched the previous different styles where we covered about the D and the I, be sure to check that out as well. And today is going to be a big topic here because it's Sandra's style, which is the S style. So Sandra, how does the S or the steady style deal with stress?
Well, this is my favorite topic, the S, because I'm a high S in the DISC behavioral model. And how I usually deal with stress, guys, is I remove myself from the situation. Okay, so I tend to either go somewhere else into my bedroom, or you'll always, you know how, let me think of a situation. Family gatherings, okay. Now, these can be quite stressful, can't they, Vince? You know, depending on the dynamics of the family. And I find them a little bit daunting because everyone kind of comes at you. And I'm a little bit of an introvert when it comes to family gatherings. So you'll probably see me over in the corner somewhere chatting to just one person, you know, and just observing everyone. I'm quiet, but I'm very, very friendly and open because I have a midline eye in the DISC model. And so that helps me to be charming and you know, influential. But I'm very much find family gatherings a little bit stressful. So what I do is I withdraw myself. And having to adapt in different situations that are constantly changing puts me under stress. For example, my children are all grown up now. So if I had children at home with this pandemic going on and I had to homeschool them, and I had no idea about homeschooling, that would have put me under stress in the beginning until I sorted out a system to homeschool them. Okay, so I would have really been a little bit like the duck, you know, floating along on the water, but my little feet underneath are going like this, trying to figure out a system to homeschool these kids. So that would have put me under stress. Now, also, I tend to not share my feelings a lot unless I'm really pushed to do that. I do that now because I have a lot of self-awareness about myself, and I've learned to debate up here about myself. Okay, so sometimes there's a crowd up here, Vince, by the way. And it's like I've learned to say to myself, Sandra, that's one way of looking at it. What's another way? Now, you know, it's about practicing flexibility today, Sandra. And what is flexibility about? It's going with the flow. And it's not about having to control that pace all the time. Okay, it's about going with the flow. And so I take a big deep breath and I go with the flow. So change can put me under stress. And also having to deal with controversy or someone's anger can put a high S under stress. We do not like conflict at all. We will avoid it like COVID-19, okay? So we do not like confrontation. Now, I've learned, because of the virtues training that I've done, to practice assertiveness. So I tend to now are able to raise my D in the DISC behavioral model to become a little bit more assertive and focused on being present to the conflict. Again, I've learned to debate with myself. Sandra, now it's time for assertiveness. You know, speak your truth and speak it with honesty and compassion. And so I've learned those strategies. And also, when it comes to S parents, we're a little bit like, as Stephen Sizzler says, we're like the glue. We hold things together. Okay, so when my children were growing up, All their friends used to love coming to the Davises over the weekend because we always had ice cream, we had drinks, we had McDonald's. We had whatever they required to keep their pace steady, and well, actually to keep them quiet and out of my hair, by the way. So it's like we're kind of the glue that keeps everything together. And I've already said about masking, haven't I, about my feelings. So yeah, feelings, we don't discuss feelings, not us high S's. Now, in the Me, You and Them book, we've got some fabulous tips for each of the DISC styles. And today I'm going to read the high S tip, and I've only chosen a couple of them, okay? What page? Page 65, I think it's on. Here we go. Now, tip 1, guys. This is for the high S, under stress. Learn to better handle the reality of unexpected and ongoing change. Now, that's just what I shared with you before, Vince. It's about practicing flexibility. Remember, high S's, it is not what you say to yourself that creates your mindsets and beliefs. It is what you believe to be true that creates your beliefs and your mindsets, and those drive your behavior. Emotions drive your behavior. So you may not be expressing how you're feeling, but a lot of the rest of the other members of the family will certainly know that there's something going on with Sandra, because observable behavior never lies. Does it, Vince? It never lies. So remember to shift your mindset and debate with yourself. That's one way of looking at it, guys. What's another way? Now, tip number 2, accept the opportunity to grow by learning to do new and different things. It doesn't always have to be done your way, my way, including a variety of ways other than my own standard approach. Okay, so when I get up and say I get up on the weekends, I have a routine. High S is a very routine, and if that routine is interrupted, we might have a friend call over kind of mid-morning. Oh my goodness, I haven't hung the washing out. I haven't done this. I haven't done that. And I've got to entertain this person. Take a breath, Sandra. It's okay. Practice flexibility. Oh, come on in, George. Lovely to see you. Trev, put the coffee on. So it's like, breathe, 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 breathe. That's the best thing to do. Now, learn to be flexible. And remember, it's about choosing in the moment. Choose your mindset from moment to moment to moment. It's all about perception. All about perception. So those are the tips that I've got to relieve stress for the S's when they are under stress. And there is more in the book, by the way, guys. And I believe, Vincent, that the link is down below for anyone. Yeah.
We'll leave in the description down below, and those are definitely excellent tips that you can definitely use it, right? Definitely use it. And if you found it useful, leave a like and comment on this video so we know that you want more of this type of videos. And then also make sure that you check out that book as well that Sandra mentioned, and look forward to seeing you in the next video where we talk about the last style, which is the C style.
Oh, the C styles, yes. The lovely, lovely compliant Cs. So yeah, we'll check you later, guys. And thanks for showing up, and you take care now.